Now, WTVM News Leader 9 Sports Overtime. Sponsored by Kinetic Credit Union. The energy for your dreams. Taylor Funeral Home. A living service for the living. Rivertown GMC. Get more with Group 1 GMC Rivertown. Columbus Pediatric. Promote wellness one child at a time. Wendy's, home of the $5 Biggie Bag. Now, here's Tony Reese and Drew Pavan.
The clock has reached 0 and we're heading into overtime. I'm Tony Reese, he's Drew Pavan, and boy, do we have some top-notch games for you on the night.
Oh, Tony, we're just 8 weeks in, and things are just heating up for several teams across the area with region titles on the line, if you believe it, as two undefeated juggernauts go after it in our sports overtime
Game of the week. Sponsored by Taylor Funeral Home.
GHSA 2A Region 1 title on the line between the reigning state champs and Sumter County. Carver down at the 15, intercepted by Caden Jones. But next play, high snap, Ishmael Jones. Ball kicks out of the back of the end zone. That's a safety, makes it 2-0 Carver. That was the score going to the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, still 2-0. Jaquez Dice on the 35-yard run, fakes out our cameraman, makes it 7-2 Sumter County with under 7 minutes to go. And then Carver puts the ball in the hands of the freshman quarterback, Sebastian Hurd, to win the game. He calls game to Marte Sears. Carver wins 8-7. They claim the region title and a huge win tonight.
Guys, man, we talked about having a full-quarter mentality from the first quarter, keeping our composure, and, man, God's fault, man. You know, we went down late in the fourth quarter, which was really big for America's Sumter. But I told them, don't look at the scoreboard, man. Just keep focusing on what we can control, and let's play the next play one moment at a time, and guys believed it. We bought in, we stayed together, and we executed. So, super proud of these guys, super proud of my coaching staff, super proud of the amazing fans that came out to support us tonight, man. Just a great video.
Instant classic thriller. Congratulations to Coach Jones and Carver on the region title. Meanwhile, a big-time rivalry in the Valley. Battle for the Brucelli Jug. Brookstone versus Pacelli. Y'all know what it is. Brookstone would strike first. Harrison Baker here powers his way into the end zone for 6. But hey, get this. The Vikings not going down easy tonight. Quarterback Dustin Sherman finds junior wideout Jason Davis, who shakes the defender.
No way.
Then it's on. Oh, the camera change. So come on now. Nobody stops him. He takes it all the way back. And hey, Pacelli's not done just yet. They come back up on defense. Jack Danley here picks off.
Oh, no way.
Vikings, the big man, making some noise early on. Before the half, it was 10-7. They bounce back in the second half. TJ Colvin fires off like a rocket and storms downfield to jump up 14-10. Now, things look promising, but in the end, Cougars not backing down. We check out this play here. Charlie Peak would strip Sherman. Savon Kelly is there on the scoop, and he scores. Cougs jump back in the lead 16-14. In the final, they win it. The jug remains with Brookstone 19-14.
Oh my gosh, what a game, Tony. Hey, how about a 7A showdown? Smith Station played host to Auburn High tonight across the river. Auburn defense showing up in the first half. They force Smiths to fumble, and the Tigers recover. And on the next drive, it's their quarterback, Kason Myers, Tony. And I'm a big fan of his. Fires it over the middle to his guy, Antonio Welch. Excuse me, 7-0. Watch this next play, a little simple screen pass from Myers to Jaden King in the flat. King does his thing, somehow stays in bounds. Spoiler, he didn't stay in bounds. The refs marked him down at the 1. Gives it to Jalen Huff on the next play, and he's in for the score, 14-0. Hey, we're not done yet. I got one more clip for you. Panthers' very next possession, Cohen Thomas's pass, intercepted. Cortez Cooks all the way back for an Auburn pick 6. Tigers 38-0 over Smiths.
It's all good, fellas. Meanwhile, another GIAA showdown. Cavalry hosting Westfield on the night. Cavalry's Jamar Williams taking the handoff, runs it across the goal line for the initial Knights touchdown. Big time play there. Meanwhile, Westfield's opening drive, gunslinger Brock Johnson uses the design QB run, takes it in for a Hornet score.
I stay out of his way.
Come on now. Knights defender Jakari Harris, this next one, strips a Westfield receiver as Cavalry teammate Nate Stokes recovers the fumble. And you know what they do next?
Heads up defense.
Kicker Connor Coleman was also perfect in the first half on his field goal attempts. The final from Calvary, however, Westfield wins it in a nail-biter, 24-23.
Hey, the Hornets in that game, they kicked a game-winning field goal.
No doubt,
Great season so from Calvary. Hey, 5A showdown. You follow Battles versus Andalusia next on OT.
Watching Sports Overtime on News Leader 9.
All right, welcome back to another jam-packed block of Sports OT. Tony, we still have so much left in store.
You said it, Drew. You're right there. We start with some 7A action. How about a 7A showdown in Enterprise tonight? Opelika taking on those Wildcats. And on the very first drive, Wildcats QB Mason Burkhart throwing a pass to Kenyon Kilo for an Enterprise touchdown. Score will be 7-0. Now following that previous drive, Burkhart tosses the Kilo yet again, and with some trickery, rolls the ball down and Cook for another Enterprise touchdown. Not looking good for the Dogs. However, they wouldn't go down without a fight. Quarterback Howard Cooper throwing a dart to Jalen Washington for a big Bulldog gain and first down. Very next play, Cooper throws a bullet over the middle to Andre Van for a Bulldog touchdown. However, in the end, Enterprise beating the Dogs 42-20 tonight.
That's a big upset, Tony.
Meanwhile, some 3A Region 4 action going on in Alabama over at Glenwood. Dadeville jumps on the board off the tush-push quarterback sneak, whatever you want to call it here. 14-6, as we mentioned, Glenwood up early. Now, they soon will be quick to respond. However, Jalen Stanley on the key, powers into the end zone. Big-time play from the QB, comes right at us. Gotta love the emotion there. Then, about seconds before the half, Dadeville looking to take a shot for the end zone. Glenwood's Nate Malone picks it off. Give me that, and nobody stops him. He's going to take it all the way for the pick six. Glenwood wins big on the night, 50-22.
Hey, Tony, now a battle between 2, 5, and 2 teams. Andalusia, Eufaula, Tigers down before halftime, looking to score. Jalen Wright back to pass, but watch out. CJ likely gets past the guard, takes him down for the sack. Lunch. Bulldogs lead 14-7 going into the half. Andalusia gets the ball to start the third. On the fourth play of the drive, Noah Curry on the keeper runs right, and Omari Justice with a huge tackle helmet hits the ball right on the spot. Bulldogs recover, but they say ball don't lie. Very next play, Curry's play action throw picked off by Trayden Marshall. Great effort to keep it close, but Andalusia uses a big fourth quarter to win 42-10.
Tough there for the Tigers.
Hey, all right, Randolph Clay playing host to Terrell County on homecoming night. First quarter, Green Wave going for it on fourth down. It's going to be Ja'Cory Williams. Keeps it himself, but he's going to be just short of the first down. Great stop by the Red Devil defense, but deep in their own territory. High snap, quarterback Derek Lewis able to recover. But he's tackled in his own end zone for a safety. Put up the hands. Terrell County leads 2-0. Red Devils with the ball back. Watch this run. Jeremiah Starling bulldozing his way through people. Not going down. Big man with a big pickup in the end. Randolph Clay gets the Hoco win 24-8.
That's how you do it.
All right, 2 teams fighting for the top of the region over in Montgomery tonight. Red Devils taking on Carver next on Overtime. All right, welcome back into Overtime. We're not even done yet. Game's still heating up, Tony.
That's
we got a few more.
You already know. Another big-time 7A showdown up in the gum tonight. Battle of 7A Region 2 Central taking on Carver Montgomery. Now, it would start out being a 17-14 Red Devils lead. If it's anything like last week, we knew this team was going to come in dominant. Carver ball, but the Wolverines happen to turn it over. Central recovers it, but Carver holds them to just a field goal. Now, Central led 20-17. Carver ball, things looking good here. Central just running away in this one. Zion Crumpton tossing it to the left. But the ball is slippy. Oh, fumble! Fumbles it again, and this time the Red Devils pick it up and score. Stupid score, that is, and it's 27-14 in favor of those Red Devils. All right, now Carver ball again. You know, Crumpton has something up his sleeve, faking the handoff, throws it to Randall Stoudemire in the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines. However, Red Devils on top, 58-35.
Hey, that's a big win. How about a battle 2-4 in 2 teams in 5A? Valley at Elmore County. 1 minute to go in the first half. Elmore County up 14-13. They're looking to score again, but watch out for Mason Yarborough. Gets to the QB to keep his team within 1. Second half, now it's Valley looking to throw. to the end zone, but it's picked off. Tyler Payton, who's going to end up taking this thing all the way just over 40 yards to set up the Panthers in great position. We roll to the fourth quarter, and it's Elmore County just trying to get some points on the board, and it's Michael McNeely, the wide receiver, to kick the field goal to extend the lead, but Valley scores with under 2 minutes left in the game and wins 20-17.
Big win for the Rams tonight. Meanwhile, over in Lynette, the Panthers defended their den big time as they blanked the Central Coosa Cougars 6-3-0. Big time win there. Congratulations, y'all.
Absolutely, that is a big one. How about 1A D2 Region 6 matchup, Central Talbotton and Taylor County? A wild snap by Central Talbotton causes the timing of the play to be thrown off. A big hit by freshman Zaquan Dozier, and then Central Talbotton would punt. Ball comes right back to Leland Holdy, and watch him do the rest to connect with his classmate, Quay Pinkard, for what was supposed to be a gain of 5, but after 4 missed tackles, 60 yards to the house. Holdy wouldn't be done, though. He then would throw it up to the senior, Chan Lumpkin, on the beautiful pitch and catch. Taylor County by a lot, 40-8. Tony, we are having fun tonight on Overtime. But guess what? We ain't done yet, my brother.
My guy, we have your play of the week choices still to come tonight. Don't go anywhere. We ain't done yet. Welcome back into Sports Overtime. It was a big-time matchup last night as we called our stream game between Columbus and Hardaway in that Midtown Showdown.
Hey, Tony, Hardaway, Columbus High. Columbus High has been clicking.
Come on now.
This year, opening kick, and we call him the Iron Man. It's Andrew Smith because he plays quarterback, defense,
Who does it all?
and kick return, and you see why he's so talented because he'd take this thing all the way back for 95 yards, plus put the Blue Devils on board, and then the Blue Devils would call up again on Smith, this time for a rushing touchdown to take a 14-0 lead. Play against the Hawks, score holds. Hey, how about one more through the air? Smith connects with the flashy pass to Rayshawn Glover for another score. Both myself and Tony were on the call. Congratulations to the latest Midtown Showdown champs, the Blue Devils.
Play of the week, sponsored by Rivertown GMC.
Davidville looking to take a shot for the end zone. Glenwood's Nate Malone says, give me that. That's what we call in this one. He picks it off. Nobody stops him. He takes it all the way back for the pick six.
Hey, how about option 2 for your play of the week? The freshman, Sebastian Hurd. I gives it to him. Marte Sears and calls ball game as Carver wins the region title.
Leland Holdy here to connect with his classmate Quay Pinker for what was only supposed to be a gain of 5, but after 4 missed tackles, he takes his 60 yards to the house. We call it a house call.
Hey, that's pretty nice, but you know how you can vote. Head on over to WTVM.com. Click on that Sports Overtime tab. Cast your vote for best play, and we will announce your winner on Thursday.
And just like that, that does it for another Friday of Sports Overtime action. Another successful night in the book.
Hey, join us this time next week. Same place, same time when the clock reaches 0. Have a good night.